tonight. Dismissed MDCEs replaced. President nominates 4 MDCEs for Volta. COUP suspects remanded. HFRA speaks up on Citadel Hospital. And Holy Trinity holds health talk. National Youth Authority management urged to inculcate teamwork and commitment. Bilateral ties with Dominican Republic deepened. Ghana United Arab Emirates to waive visa. Hello there, good evening and welcome to our daily broadcast of The Update. My name is Godwin Nambo. Thank you for staying with us. Now, President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has, in accordance with Article 243, Clause 1 of the 1992 Constitution and Section 20, Clause 1 of the Local Government Act, Act 936, nominated 4 municipal and district chief executives, MDCEs, for the Volta region. They include Prosper P.I. Banfo for Ho Municipal Assembly, Ernest Quist, Pando Municipal Assembly, Etonam James Flolu, Afajato South District Assembly, and Amenya John Kweku, Agotimes Yopet District Assembly. A statement issued by the Local Government and Rural Development Minister, Hajia Halima Mahama, announcing the nominations, stated that in view of the above, the Honorable Regional Minister for Volta Region is requested to liaise with the Regional Electoral Commission to conduct the confirmation process of the nominated chief executives. The nominations follow the dismissals of the MDCEs for the areas in question. Now, the 3 people arrested in connection to an attempt to destabilize the country have been put before court. The court on Tuesday remanded the medical doctor Frederick Yao Macpam and 2 others, Bright Alandebro Fusu, Elias Bibi or ADC, Flight Manager, and Donya Kafui, Elias Ezo, who were arrested on Friday night for allegedly manufacturing and possessing arms. They have been jointly charged with conspiracy to commit crime, to wit manufacturing of arms and ammunition, as well as conspiracy to commit crime, to wit possession of explosives, arms and ammunition. Additionally, Dr. Macpam was also charged for possessing 22 explosives, 6 pistols, 3 grenades and 5 ammunitions. An accomplice only named Asule is currently at large. Mr. Daugu prayed the court to consider the accused persons' rights to liberty, freedom and movement, which were the court's duty to protect, saying that his clients were not guilty until proven so, therefore it was unjust to prevent their freedom. He argued that their pleas should be taken as the charges and facts were set and that they were also not flight risk when granted bail. Meanwhile, they are all to make their next appearance on October 9. Still on the story, meanwhile, the Medical and Dental Council Ghana MDCG on Tuesday said Dr. Frederick Yao Macpam, who has been arrested over an alleged plan to destabilize the nation, is yet to renew his license to practice this year. Speaking to the media, Dr. Eli Kwesi Atikwi, Registrar of the Council, explained that Dr. Macpam was a qualified practitioner who was registered in May 2011 to practice, having passed the February 2011 examination. Dr. Macpam has since renewed his registration except for 2019. The Ministry of Information on Monday, September 23, announced that a team from the security agencies retrieved assaulted weapons and improvised explosive devices from the premises of the Citadel Hospital at Alajo, operated by the medical practitioner. Concerning the alleged destabilization plan, Dr. Tikpi said since the case against Dr. Macpam was a criminal one, the council would wait till the end of the determination of the case until it proceeds with its internal actions should it become necessary. The MDCG is the state's body responsible for regulating the standards of training and practicing of medicine in Ghana and keeps registers of duly qualified practitioners. Practitioners are mandated to renew their license annually at the end of December 31 to be able to practice in the subsequent year. However, the Health Facilities Regulatory Agency, which is responsible for licensing both private and public facilities which provide healthcare services, told the media that the Citadel Hospital had a long-term license which will expire in September 2021. Still on health, a senior physician specialist at the St. Dominic Hospital, Akwetia in the Eastern Region, Dr. Mwakudia, has advised health practitioners to refrain from the practice of making diagnosis of ulcer on patients who present associated symptoms of ulcers without carrying out an endoscopy. Dr. Dria, who is a gastroenterologist, indicated that an improper diagnosis of the disease could lead to wrong prescription and therapy that may aggravate conditions of patients who may not have ulcers. He gave the advice at a clinical meeting where he addressed fellow medical practitioners on the topic management of gastroesophageal reflux disease and PUD. The meeting, which took place on Friday, September 20, 2019, was organized by the Holy Trinity Medical Center in collaboration with AstraZeneca, a global biopharmaceutical company. Dr. Dria also debunked the widely held notion suggesting that peptic ulcer disease (PUD) is a chronic condition that is caused by the consumption of certain foods or fasting for prolonged periods. Now, the Ministry of Youth and Sports, Isaac Kwame Siama, has urged workers, board members and management of the National Youth Authority, NYA, to build a strong teamwork and commitment in executing their duties. The minister made this known in Accra when he met and interacted with the board and management of the NYA and welcomed into his office some new executives. He assured the NYA that his ministry would continue to relate to them for the benefits of the youth in the country and that he would not interfere in the work of the board and management but would intervene when the need arises. The acting board chairman for NYA, Mustafa Yusuf, assured Mr. Isiama that the board would not do anything to undermine the authority of the minister, where he called for collaboration between the ministry and the board, especially in the area of effective communication. And now Ghana has signed a communique with the Dominican Republic aimed at strengthening bilateral and economic ties between both nations. The signing took place on the sidelines of the ongoing 74th United Nations General Assembly in New York. Among the issues discussed between both nations were tourism, investment and trade, and supporting each other at the multilateral levels. Ghana's Minister of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration, Shelley Ayoko-Botwe, and her Dominican counterpart, Miguel Octavio Vargas Maldonado, signed the communique. On his part, Mr. Maldonado noted tourism as one of the areas that the two countries can work together to bolster economic cooperation. He agreed in principle the call by Ghana to support reforms at the United Nations to give a permanent seat to Africa at the UN Security Council. And finally, Ghana and the United Arab Emirates (UAE) have resolved to waive visa for diplomatic and service passport holders of their respective citizens. The agreement was reached during a meeting between Ghana's Foreign Minister Shelley Ayoko-Botwe and the UAE Minister of State for International Cooperation Reem Hashimi on the sidelines of the ongoing 74th United Nations General Assembly in New York. During the meeting, Madame Hashimi seized the occasion to extend an invitation to President Akufo-Addo for a state visit to Abu Dhabi, the capital of the UAE. She lauded Ghana for political and economic stability and pledged her country's preparedness to invest in the Ghanaian economy. On her part, Madame Ayoko-Botwe pointed out that Ghana was now the hub of the newly formed African Continental Free Trade Area, and it will be a win-win situation for investors from Abu Dhabi and Dubai to invest in Ghana. She revealed that tourism, manufacturing, infrastructure are some of the areas the two countries can collaborate to deepen their bilateral and economic relations. this is where we draw down the curtains. However, we'd like to invite you to visit our website at dailyguidenetwork.com for more news. The update is brought to you by Diamond Cement and powered by Press Express. For all your delivery needs, call Press Express today. Many thanks for watching. My name is Godwin Nambo. Have a good evening.